I'm Tiffany Field. This is a screencast for those of you who are familiar with Google Forms but would like to learn more about the Google Forms new tool, Google Quizzes, which is created with teachers in mind. It will make your grading a lot faster and offer you a little bit more data on your student responses. To get started, choose a Google form that you have already created. This is a form that you have created and in the past may have had to use special add-ons such as Flubaroo to grade the responses for you. Well, with Google's new form quiz tool, it will do all of that work for you automatically. So let's turn these questions into quiz questions. To do that, go up to your settings icon, and now you will see Google has added a quizzes tab, and toggle make this a quiz to the on position. Now you can see several options that you have for your students. You can release the grade to them immediately after they submit their responses or later after you have reviewed them. Also, respondents can see either their missed questions, their correct answers, or their point values. I prefer to turn off that students can see their missed questions and correct answers until I have actually reviewed the responses myself. Click Save to save all of your options. Now all we need to do is give all of our questions a point value and tell Google Forms what is the correct answer for each question. If you have a first and last name or some other type of question that may not be worth any points, make sure you leave that to 0 points. But for questions that you want graded, you'll want to choose the answer key option at the bottom of the question. Select the correct answer for your question and give that question a point value. I'm going to make mine worth 2 points apiece. You can return to edit your question and then continue this for all of your questions. Once you have done that for every question, you can quickly see by choosing a question what you picked as the correct answer and the assigned point value. Once you have shared this quiz with your students and they have submitted their responses, then you can go back into your form to see all of your student data. If you click on the Responses tab, and it shows here I have 3 responses, you can see a summary of the responses with the overall class or on an individual basis. The Summary tab gives you a chart of all of the scores, the average of the score, the median score, and the range. I can see here that my students scored between 8 and 16 points. If you scroll down, you can see individual student emails and their scores. Then Google takes you into each of the questions. You can see which students answered correctly, the percentage, and percentages for incorrect answers as well. I can see here on this question that 2 students answered correctly while 1 student did not. On the individual responses, you can see here the first student, Sally Bishop, answered most of the questions correct. Now, if you would like to see all of this data in a spreadsheet, you simply click on the green Create Spreadsheet icon, create a new spreadsheet, and here I can see my student usernames, their scores, first and last name, and individual responses to each question. Opening responses in sheets can be really helpful for teachers as you can immediately see your students' scores and record them in your gradebook or grading software. I'm Tiffany Field. I hope you found this tutorial useful and I hope you enjoy using Google Forms in the future.